Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm MrRedClaw. Welcome back to some more World of Tanks. But before we get into it, head down below, like and subscribe. It does help out a lot, and let's get right into it. So today we are watching Pets Assist playing in the tier 10 for one of the tier 10 German medium tanks. It is of course the Leopard one over here, the more maneuverable, kind of more sniper-like medium tank compared to the E50M, which is more of a kind of like a city brawler, loads of armor, you can ram with it as well. This is the more kind of like sniper tank, that is kind of like the more heavy medium tank. Of course, this tank, they changed its alpha damage from 390 to 420 a couple of years ago now, I'm pretty sure, and it definitely does kind of make this tank more special. But because before, I mean, loads of tanks had 390 and it just didn't feel that special because it had no armor. You got blown up, you got ammo racked quite a lot. But now with that 420 alpha, 70 kilometers an hour top speed limit forwards and 23 backwards, with 278mm penetration on standard rounds and 323 on the premium APCR rounds, it just makes this tank so much more special than it was before. And as you can see over here, Pet's already up to 2,000 damage, and he set that Kranvang on fire over there. That's like one of the most played tanks in the game at the moment. Along with this, actually, this is also up there with the Progetto 46 and the Kranvang. Just all of those three, at least on the European server, are the most played tanks of any tier, of any nation in the game over the last about 3 to 7 days, maybe even more than that. But why is this tank played a lot? Well, I think it's because loads of people started out with the German medium tanks when they start out, and now that they've changed this tank to what it is now a couple of years ago, it's made it quite a special tank, because you're still fast at like a medium tank, even faster than some light tanks at tier 10. You have a really good gun with, let's see, 2,826 base DPM, so you can get that over 3,000 easily, with a good crew, bounty, equipment, chocolate, a good crew, and all of that. And it makes this tank so much more special as Pets gets spotted over there by the Leopard 1 behind him. Luckily, the Object 268 version 4 doesn't hit him over there, because that would have actually done quite a lot of damage to him. And it actually does look like they seem to change some of the names of these tanks, right? It used to just be the 268 V4, that was just Dash 4. And I've seen it with the Type 5 Heavy as well, it's just the Type 5H. Quite weird, not really sure why they changed that, but they did. As Pet's already up to, you know, a casual 5.7k. That would be an excellent game. If it was a stop tier, it would have been quite a decent game if he did half of this damage that he has done. But there's still, what was that, 13 enemy tanks, and 21,000 hit points to take away from them. Now Pets over here is using full APCR along with a couple of high explosive rounds, which he uses to great effect over there, shooting Leopard in the back for 613 damage. Quickly switches the rounds with intuition to an APCR round to get the side of the S tank over there. Now let's see. The high explosive rounds do 510 damage with 105mm of penetration, as no, they are just regular high explosive rounds. I thought they were HEP rounds, like you find on some German tanks, which do normally have higher penetration and damage, of course. But as you're seeing over here, Pet's team is down by 3 kills now. Make that 4 again. And 6,000 damage. They're not really doing too great in the town over there, as there is a Kranvang over there, a Mouse, and many other really dangerous tanks, along with the Chieftain over there, as you can see on the map. Wargame, of course, handed loads out just a couple of days ago for all of the Clan Wars players. So you can probably see a lot more of them on the battlefield now than ever before. And Pets' team over here, well, the Badger is camping at the back. That's not really. This isn't really the place and map for a Badger to camp right at the back. You know, with its most DPM in the game, you kind of want that to be in the town, or at least supporting the mediums over here. You know, right at the front and not at the back. You know, with all of its armor and firepower. As Pets spots the mouse that was in the town before, but now has come back to actually support this flank. It's actually on full health still, so that's going to be quite interesting to see if Pets can deal with these tanks left. But the five tanks down now, 10,000 damage. This doesn't look that good, as he misses the round on the. Actually, no, he doesn't. Oh no, he does miss the round on the object 705A, but quickly shuts him down as the enemy team starts capping. There's 2 people in the cap. Now there's only one. The E4 on the full health before the Pets shuts him down. Well, not shuts him down, puts a good shot into him. That's what I was going to say. Now that mouse is still there on full hit points, and he's actually boosting his hit points as well, so he has 3,300 hit points. That is just an absolutely insane amount. And the Pets is going to have to put, what, like 5, maybe 6 shells into him to kill him, even more probably, around 6, 7 maybe, to be able to take him out. So that's quite a lot. Of course, if he high rolls, that's going to be less, but still quite a couple shells to take out that mouse over there. But the Chieftain, who he fired a shot at earlier, right at the start of the game, and it bounced, is still on about 70 to 80% of his hit points. The Badger has moved closer towards the cap circle to actually try to defend it, but now he's kind of caught in a crossfire with the people coming out from the town and the people on the mid-ridge over here. As Pets spots the Cranvang over there, the Badger shuts down the mouse, and Pets kills that Cranvang. So they are now only 3 kills down, but still 5,000 damage. That is still quite a lot. And if you're in a Leopard 1, your armor is your hit points. You have no armor. High explosive rounds is just going to butt their way through your armor, so you have to only rely on your hit points. As Pets tries to quickly get a shot into the UDAS 1516 over there, but I think he was on the other side of the Badger, and the only thing that Pets does is shoot the Badger, but of course no team damage luckily, so nothing happens to him. But the Badger does get shut down by the Chieftain and the UDAS 1516 over there. As now they are advancing, they are down 4 kills, 3,700 hit points now, but it's still not looking too good. You know, if all of the remaining enemies on the other team would be like a 1 or 2 shot, then it would be fine. But there's a half health Chieftain, a UDAS 1516, which I'm pretty sure can take at least a 1 more shot, an E3 that can still take another shot, and a FU405, which is still on full health, I'm pretty sure. So it's not looking too good for Pets over here, as he is trying to go after the STR V103, as he quickly shuts him down, turns around to go towards the cap circle. But he must know that the UDAS or the Chieftain are coming after him, and there is the Chieftain. Of course, he's firing high explosive rounds because they're really good. And as you're going to see over here, really bad play by the Chieftain. Maybe he's just hungry for more damage, or maybe he's not even that good of a player. Just played a lot in the Clan Wars. Makes Pets run around. The FE405 shuts him down, and sadly, this is a defeat for an absolutely brilliant game. And if only Pets' team would have done 4,330 damage more over the span of all of the 14 of them, Pets would have won this game. But let's look at the post-game stats, and let's see how well Pets did in this defeat. So as we can see, an ace tanker badge for this defeat, along with a top gun. Of course, no high caliber, as Pets actually hit the Badger on his team, so that actually means that you don't get the high caliber, which makes no sense, because it made sense back in the day, because if you shot your team, of course you did damage to him, but now you don't, so I'm not really sure what the purpose of that is. 12,858 damage, 6 kills, 1017 base experience. Of course, this was a defeat, so not really that much. 110,000 credits lost as Pets was firing full premium APCR, I'm pretty sure, over there, along with a couple of high explosive rounds, but still a really good game for Pets over here. And if it wasn't for that for the FV405, I think he actually would have been able to take this game out, because he was definitely playing a lot better than that Chieftain over there. That Chieftain was definitely getting it handed to him in probably one of the most OP tanks in the game in that thing over there, compared to the Leopard 1, which is nowhere near as good. Then he had to have killed, what was it, an E3, which was a 2-shot, a UDES 1516, and that Chieftain. I'm pretty sure there was one more tank, maybe there wasn't. I guess we can't have a look over there. No, it was just those 3. If it wasn't for the FV405, this would have been about 14,000 damage, maybe even more, and it would have been an absolutely brilliant win for Pets over here. But still, really good game, even though it was a defeat. But for now, that is going to be. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye bye.